Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for returning to this session, this series, to yourself, the opportunity to practice together. I'm very honored. This is a cozy core session, but really think of it more like a centering session, which is how I think of core work in my yoga asana practice. So fear not, we shall move and breathe together. Let's start in a comfortable seat just to tune in. So lift those hips up, find a position, make a choice in which you can sit up nice and tall. And wherever you are at today, I know cozy core can sound really scary too. Stick with this video. You're here, you're almost through this series, and you're doing great. Trust yourself. Thank you for trusting me. And you know, there really is a bit of discipline involved, a bit of tapas that allows us the opportunity to get out of our patterns, to bring a lightness and a spaciousness to our bodies and to our mental health space. So as you come into your seat today, allow your shoulders to relax and allow your breath to nourish you right away, inhaling in deeply, lots of love in. And exhaling lots of love out. Let's bring both hands to the heart here as you continue to inhale, breathe in, lots of love in, and lots of love out. And just keep that going a couple moments here. I'm going to quiet down and allow you to just feel in to this moment, whatever that means to you. And then releasing the arms, maybe opening your eyes or keeping a soft gaze here and moving in a circular motion gently, thinking about the guiding light of this movement being your navel center. So forward, side, back, side. And then reverse the circle. And then allow this circle to get smaller and smaller and smaller till you are able to feel as though you have found the center line. Find your center here, allowing the circle to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And eventually we'll meet with the head over the heart and the heart over the pelvis. Of course, we're not looking into a mirror, so we have to use our inner mirror here to try to find that felt sense of center. Then maintain this line. As you inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, float them down. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, float it down. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, float them down, move into a twist, turning towards the left. Breathe in. Stay for the exhale, breathe out. Slide it through center, take it to the other side, breathe in. Stay for the exhale, breathe out. Lovely. Then we'll come back to center. We're going to transition to our backs here for some floor work. When you get there, go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. Nice and easy. Rock a little side to side if that feels good. And feel the earth, you know, your yoga mat or the earth just having your back here. So you might close your eyes and just feel the firmness, the groundedness of this moment, being supported in your back body. Nice, then keep the right knee hugging in as you begin to extend the left leg out long. For now, you can allow your left heel to kiss the earth, just relax down. Really squeezing your right knee up into your chest, breathe in. And breathe out. And then stay where you are here, or option to engage your core by lifting your left toes, your left heel, and letting it hover. Draw inward from your hip points and find that navel grounding down towards the earth, turning on those low abs. Hug your low ribs in to support, turning on your upper abs, and then when you're ready, switch. Left knee comes in, right heel goes out. Relax your right foot on the ground. Breathe in. Drop in with your breath as you breathe out. Take this time for you, returning to yourself, returning to that sensing, that listening, that grounding, and centering. Stay here, breathing easy, or begin to lift that right heel, right toes by engaging the low abdominals. Hug the low ribs to engage your upper abdominals. Then here we go. We're going to switch. Right knee comes in, left leg hovers, and switch. Left knee comes in, right leg hovers. Keep it going. Switch. This is a core exercise. This is a centering exercise, so move nice and slow. Start to recruit the muscles of your abdominal wall here. Now we can stay here, or we can begin to straighten the legs and interlace the fingertips behind the thigh, sorry. And switch, scissoring legs. Switch. So now we're moving into straight legs, or we're keeping bent knee. If you're feeling this in your low back, let's make adjustments. Scooping the tailbone up, maybe not making the movement quite as big. Notice if you've begun to hold your breath, come back to the breath. Let's stay here for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice work. Release, feet to the earth, knees bent. Take a rest. Bring the hands to the belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Now, let's bring the palms to the mat. You can even grab the outer edges of the mat here if you like. And then one leg at a time, we'll connect to your core to lift your right knee, right shin parallel to the sky. And then left knee, left shin parallel. And then just take your toes out a little bit and then bring the knees in. Toes, knees and toes out and in, as if you're sliding your shins on a wall here on the ceiling. Again, grounding through the palms or grabbing the outer edges of your mat here for a little more stability. So this can be so small, so subtle, working with your abdominal wall. You don't want to push it. If you're feeling any fussiness in the low back, make it much smaller. Let's start to recruit those deep core muscles. If you are ready for a little bit more, you want to invite bigger movement, gross body movement, then we'll extend one leg out and then bring both knees in. Extend one leg out and bring both knees in. Otherwise, you can just stay here, working those core muscles, lifting the tailbone up as the knees come in. So we have some choices to play with here. And if you repeat this series, repeat this video, it's fun to kind of customize the core work based on where you're at. Let's see if we can keep going here for a couple more breaths. but I'll invite you to squeeze the knees together. So same thing, you're either moving your shins on that wall, scooping the tailbone up so your core is engaged, low abs, or single leg stretch here with the knees together. Protect your low back, make it smaller if you need to. We're here for 3. Join back in, you got this. We're here for 2. Join back in, you got this. And 1, beautiful. Release. Feet come to the ground. Let's walk the feet as wide as the yoga mat and allow the knees to fall into touch so you can really relax the whole lower half of your body. Hands can come to the belly, and let's breathe in and breathe out, centering with your breath. One more breath in. As you exhale, bring the feet back. Heels in line with the hip points. Let's interlace the fingertips behind the back of the head. Draw your navel in and down. And think of a gentle lift up through your pelvic floor. Elbows are going to go kind of close in, actually, to your head today. So a lot of times we go really wide. You're going to take like a V with the elbows. Inhale in. As you exhale, slowly tilt the pelvis so your tailbone's up towards the sky, creating a length in the lower back, trying to get your low back flush with the mat. Inhale in here. To reinforce that, we're going to exhale, hug the low ribs in and lift the heart, the chest, the elbows up. Good. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, think about lifting and squeezing hip points to the bottoms of the ribs. Good. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Now, there's a little bit of space between your chin and your chest here. Really trying to isolate the abdominal wall. Feet are grounded but not clenching. And my gaze is up towards the sky. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift and squeeze. Think about cinching in your hip points towards the center, towards your navel. Drawing everything in as you lift and exhale. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. And 1. Release it. Hands come to the body. Bring the knees wide, feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a centering breath here. Inhale in deeply. And exhale completely. Good job, Benji, breathing with us. From here, keep your right hand on your belly and slide your left hand to your heart space. Opening up through the hips, relaxing through the torso and the shoulders, letting your head be heavy. Soften your gaze or close your eyes here. And as you inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the nose, I want you to, in your mind, imagine on the exhale that you are making the ah sound. Even though you're not making the sound, you're breathing out through your nose. Could help to soften the gaze or close the eyes. And again, you're just imagining saying or sighing out that ah sound on your exhale, just inside. And you're tracking your breath here. So you're tracking the inhale in. And then as you track the exhale out, you're imagining the ah sound just inside. Now continue to do just that, but this time I'll invite you to see if you can make the ah sound quieter. Just hang with me. I know you're doing this inside, so you're not really making the sound, but what would it feel like? What would it be like to imagine it now just quieter, almost like a whisper? And then we'll let that go. We'll bring the fingers to the outer edges of the legs, and we'll slowly help the legs with the hands by coming in one at a time. We'll hug the knees into the chest, give it a good squeeze. And then we'll release the feet to the ground, knees bent. Interlace the fingertips, bring them behind the head. Last time, inhale in, exhale, lift the elbows, lift the chest, lift the chin. Knees are still bent, feet are still on the ground. Then keep your heart lifted as you lift the right shin parallel to the ceiling, and then left shin parallel to the ceiling. Toe taps, right toes tap down and lift, left toes tap down and lift. Nice and steady, nice and smooth. Navel drawing down. Imagining you have a rubber band between your hip points and your low ribs. You're trying to keep them tight and together. Skin of the face soft. And then for the last 3 here, we might try doing both toes down together and lift it up. Down together and lift it up. Last time, down together and lift it up. Stay here, squeeze and lift, hold, breathe. And then let it all go. Yeah. Extend the legs out long. Allow your arms to fall wherever feels good. Let's come into a final resting pose. Inhale in deeply. And exhale, imagine yourself just in your mind saying, ah. Inhale, exhale, ah. And on this last one, let's really do it. Let's really sigh it out. So inhale in deeply, all together, and exhale with sound. You got this. Ah. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Let's take a couple quiet moments here to allow the body to relax, to feel supported. Returning to this quiet space where we get to meet ourselves fully, lovingly, and compassionately. Gorgeous, gorgeous work. Start to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Let's walk the feet together and reach the arms up and overhead for a nice full body stretch here to close. Inhale in deeply, stretch, stretch, stretch. As you exhale, palms come together, thumbs to third eye. And we seal this practice by bowing to one another. Thank you so much. Namaste.